What is going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's REI deal breakdown. Today I'm going to talk about a condo that I fixed and flipped in Bonita, California, which is basically in San Diego, a little bit south of San Diego. Actually, it's like, I don't know, San Diego's huge. This is a little municipality that basically is in the middle of San Diego. And I'm going to talk about how I found the deal, how I financed the deal, how the deal numbers worked out, and hopefully at the end of the video, you know exactly kind of what the deal was, pun intended. If you're not subscribed to my channel, if you could subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. And then like the video, it would mean a lot to me. And if you're watching this on like Instagram or Facebook, if you can just share the video with some friends or whoever you think would get value from it, or if you can like it and comment on it, that'd be great, just so we know we got good feedback going. So 2920 Briarwood Road, Unit H3, I believe was the address, Bonita, California. Way I found the deal was via direct mail. So I sent out a bunch of postcards in San Diego. We got a seller who called in, talked to Brett on my team. They struck a deal after like 2 or 3 months of follow-up. Bought the property for $260. The way I funded the deal was I used a company called Chiavi, which just stands for key in Italian. They're a hard money company, and they loaned me, I think, $234,000 on this property. And so they funded the majority of the purchase. So it was a hard money lender. They funded the deal, bought the property, closed on it, and my buddy Matt Davies and I walked over there. He's a licensed real estate broker and investor here in San Diego. We walked the property together, and he basically told me what work I should do to try to sell it for maximum dollar. And I took his advice, and I hired a couple contractors to go in there. We scraped the ceilings. We painted the entire unit. We changed out the door handles. We changed out some of the fixtures in there, just made it kind of modern. Then we went in and we did the kitchen by basically replacing the countertops. We put quartz in there. We did some plumbing work in the kitchen. We put a new sink in there. We put a new dishwasher in there. We put a new sink head in there, new garbage disposal, new appliance package. So it looked really snazzy. It really did. A $15,000 budget went a long way because it was obviously a 600 square foot unit. So you really can't spend too much money because there's not that much square footage in there. So I'm getting all these notifications here. So holy shit, another notification. Stop making a video, can't you tell? So put about $15,000 in the deal, and then we ended up staging the property for $900. This thing looked really nice for a one-bed condo. We didn't do the cabinets. We kept the cabinets the way they were. And then in the bathroom, we went in and we just cleaned the bathroom, and we replaced the countertops in the bathroom area. It was kind of like a bathroom kind of changing room area, so we just put a piece of quartz there with a backsplash, and the thing looked great. So we did 15 grand worth of work in there, and then we threw it right on the market for $350,000. Within 3 days, we took an offer of $382,500, which was like, holy shit, that's crazy. I did not think it would sell for that much over ask. But in real estate, an important lesson is don't get excited until the money is in your bank account. I had a feeling the appraisal would be an issue here because it was such a high sales price for the area. I believe the most recent comp, besides the one that obviously sold that was mine 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, was like $330,000. So I was a little nervous the appraisal was not going to shake out. The appraisal ended up coming back at $360,000, but yet we're in contract for $382,500. So when that happens, either the seller, myself, has to eat the cost or eat some sort of the cost, or the buyer has to bring more money to the table. In this case, the buyer was not willing to bring that much more money to the table. So the appraisal came in at $360,000. We're in contract for $382,500. And I was kind of like, well, we got to figure something out. Long story short, we ended up settling on $370,000. So the seller and the seller's agent put some money into the deal, plus they put some of their commission into the deal. And I took $12,500 less, and we ended up closing the deal in 21 days. Holy shit, I got more notifications. Stop giving me notifications, computer. I'm trying to make a video, for crying out loud. And ended up closing, and I net profited on this property $58,000, I believe. It was a $58,000 net profit. And by the time I closed on the property to the time I got my money back, it was like 6 weeks. I bought the property in it was about 8 weeks. I bought the property in early April, sold the it was 7 weeks, sorry. I bought the property in early April, closed on it, sold the property in late May. So I literally had the money on the street. I had to bring my money, I had the rehab money and then some money for the closing. I had whatever, $50,000-ish out on the street for about 7 weeks. So I literally more than doubled my money. So I put in like 50 something, got back 58. So I invested that money, got it back plus the profit. So literally doubled my money. And it was a solid deal. Honestly, I didn't think it would sell for that much. I thought it was going to sell for like 350, 360 maybe. And we ended up getting it done for 370, even though we were in contract for 382, 500, but the appraisal kind of squashed that. But overall, Matt Davies, great real estate broker to work with, and you're in San Diego. The guy's a solid guy. He knows his stuff. He really, really, really knows the market. So he was a pleasure to work with. So if you're watching this, Matt, you're the man. And it ended up being a great deal. And overall, the ROI was great on the capital investment, which means the money that I put in and then the return I got was great. And then on my marketing, on the marketing side, I spent about $6 or $7 grand in direct marketing postcards to then acquire a deal at a discount, $260, to then fix and flip the deal and make a $58,000 profit. So essentially, I spent $6,000 on marketing to make $58,000 in revenue, which in my opinion, that's a great return on ad spend, as they say in the direct marketing world, ROAS, R-O-A-S. So, hey, direct mail works even in San Diego. People say, oh, direct mail, San Diego. Oh. It's like, listen, it freaking works. If you send enough postcards and you have a good sales process and you have a great team, it works. I mean, you just need one deal for it to make sense, right? So hopefully you got value from this video. If you did, like the video, subscribe. If you're on social media, share it. And if you're in San Diego and you want to do a deal with me, just like that, if you're a wholesaler, or if you're a wholesaler and you want to wholesale me a deal, or if you're a wholesaler and you want to JV wholesale deals, when we have wholesale deals in San Diego, and we don't have that many every single month, when we have them, whoo, those things fly off the shelf like a hot commodity, because they are. So if you want to JV with me, hit me up, email me, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com, or if you're in the Hudson Valley, that's our main area, hit me up. We can JV, we can do, you can wholesale them to me. If you just want to do deals with me, email me, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com. Hope you got value from this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.